All right, there we go. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out early. And, yeah. So we are going to have a live chat running in the Beeple Hive Discord, like the pinned comment says. If you go into Beeble's Discord and look for the voice channel Green Room or Blue Room or whatever, any green, blue, or red, jump in there. Once I see somebody pop up in there, I will pull them into the live stream chat and you can hang out and chat. You're also more than welcome to join my game and come through the bases with me. So I'd love to have anybody who wants to join. So I appreciate everybody coming and dropping in early. That meant a lot. Thanks a lot to Captain Steve. Even he meant well. He rated me a couple days early, but I still appreciate it. So, all right, I've got a couple more links to drop here, everybody, because I was being lazy. But I will get at it here in just a minute. Aldrich Landman, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it happens to be for you. Yo, Cassadiddy, what's happening, man? How you doing today? Thanks a lot, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody just coming and hanging out with me. It's going to be a fun day, I think. We're going to have some fun, see some silly shit, and then do some silly shit. Sounds like a recipe for a good day to me. All right, well then, good morning, Aldrich. All right, let's see. All right, yes, and if you guys are not in the Beeple Hive server, first off, what are you doing with your lives? And secondly, type BH into the chat, that exclamation point BH, and that'll bring up the link to Beeble's Discord, or the link is also in the description. There we go. Alright, I think that should about do it. Well, let's drop one more here. Hold on. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright. Sounds like a plan. I think we're all set up. All right, come on, let the bot be awake. Let's see. Come on, wake up, bot. Wake up. There we go. Working. I like that. That's a good way to start things off. All right. Hey, no worries, Joe. Not a problem. Definitely get caffeinated, my friend. I'm not drinking yet. I might start drinking towards the latter end of the stream, but I am going to start with a root beer. All right, and well, I've got I've got a list of bases that's rather extensive. So I was planning on just working my way through base by base, kind of chat with you all about them, letting you know what I was thinking as I built them, how stuff came together. And yeah, just if you're able to join my game and like to walk around them yourself. I've been uploading the base computers pretty much daily for the past week, so I'm hoping render will be good today. I'm hoping multiplayer will cooperate. We'll see. But yeah, if anybody has a base they would prefer to see, just let me know. And if you join my game and there's one that you would like to see, you don't know if you'll be around for the whole time, let me know and we'll go there. So Aldrich, I will be in all game modes. I honestly have bases. I've hit the construction limit in every game mode, so I've got bases all over the place. It's going to be mostly normal. Second is going to be creative, with a few in survival and a few in permadeath. That's where we go. That's what we're doing. It still counts. It's late somewhere, Cassidy. Absolutely. Guess we fell into... No, Joe. Oh, no. Oh, seriously. You can't do that. I learned that lesson myself several times. Very, very tough lesson to learn. But if you're going to play permadeath and another mode, you want to start in permadeath and then switch to that other mode. If you start in that other mode, you get used to it, hop into permadeath, and kill yourself. It happened to me plenty of times. Christopher, what's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks a lot, Spanish. I appreciate it. Oh, over under. I'm doing double digits, Paul. Double digits at least. There's a couple of these bases. My permadeath freighter is probably going to be one of the final ones. There's 3 unreleased bases that I've got to show today. Permadeath freighter is going to be one of them, and I'm almost positive it's going to crash my game. And so when we get to that, we'll talk about some safety measures that everybody needs to take if they want to join me. But yeah, that's about it. So let's get things going here. And we're going to just, yeah, like I said, I was planning on just starting it's some of the earlier stuff and moving forward from there. So we'll start with some pre-Frontiers stuff and just kind of wander through them. Little trip down memory lane. I appreciate everybody coming and indulging me today. So, little strange to be touring my own bases, but it's my birthday. I want to do it. Feeling a little nostalgic, so. All right. Well, starting here out, R&D base. I guess we can... this qualifies as a base. So this is R&D where I shoot all my videos and whatnot. Still got the spiral escalator and some stuff over there for current glitch slapped episodes. So something quick, simple. And this planet I have had a base on. I think this is actually my oldest still existing base. I think I've had a base on this planet for longer than any other planet. So, hey, Eternal Darkness, what's going on, man? How you doing? All right. But I think we need to start at the nursery, because this is my oldest existing build. I built this. This is almost 2 years ago. Oh yeah, that bubble tube dome, yeah. Yeah, that's my R&D, Aldrich. That's where I shoot my videos and stuff, so I wanted to look kind of cool since I'm shooting videos there, and I'm happy with how it came out. And yeah, those bubble pipe bubble pipe domes are fun. Bubble pipe rooms are cool. So All right. When I started uploading the base here, I installed an SRT and a teleporter. So this, previous to these being, these were put in a week ago. Before that, there was nothing here except for the nursery, because I wanted this build to be completely made out of stabilized glitches. That was the goal of it. To build with only glitches, nothing but glitches, all the glitches. So, this is the Nursery of Souls. So, it's got all 11 stabilized glitches are present somewhere in the build. It is 6 interlaced helices, each one of them spinning 720 degrees, so 2 complete revolutions. And then after I built the scaffolding and started putting it together, I had the great idea, hey, halfway up, let's narrow it. And yeah, gigantic pain in the ass, but I am very happy with how it looks and came out. And so we've got the bottom has got calcishrooms glitched all the way around as the base, and then once it gets halfway up, the top half is capillary shells. And then the helices, the 6 helices, alternate between light fissures and a different stabilized glitch. So it goes light fissures, ossified stars, light fissures, hexblade bushes, light fissures, electrified cubes, and then repeats since these are helices. So we've got a spiral of the bubbles going around it, opposite, counterclockwise, if you will. Clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever. Up at the very top, we've got some glitching separators with a... this is pre-frontier, so you couldn't size glitches at this time. So it's a bunch of, I believe it's 8. Yeah, I think it's 8 light fissures all glitched in there together, and those were actually put in using adjacency from bubbles, because at the point when this was made in Frontiers, before Frontiers, your glitch menu was and still is actually the only menu that you can control the order of. So if you have just light fissures and bubbles in your planetary glitch list, you can switch back, you can adjacency back and forth between them, and the bubble clusters have pretty much 0 collision. They've got a very, very, very tiny collision bubble, so you could pack them in close and then adjacency to the light fissure and get the light fissure stacked in there closely. Then down here at the bottom, we've got cable pods and ossified and terbium growths on the corners. The floor is made out of glitching separators, and then inside we've got the floor made out of rattle spines upside down. And the view up the center of this is still one of my favorite views in the game. It came out looking so cool. So, and my PlayStation's heating up, so we're gonna step out of there, because that's what tends to happen when we get in there. So. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Your wife has one of these on her dresser. Of course. What's the word I'm looking for? I just had a complete brain fart. There we go. I monetize these and sell them. Yeah, there we go. 3D copies. But the story behind this build is it's part of Pezes's Bouillon storyline, and one of the races of the Bouillon would call themselves the Magisters. Not a race, they were a sect. There we go. A sect of the Bouillon called themselves the Magisters built this. And this was built in a planet with just a whole bunch of these massive holes punched in the crust. They're just all over the place on this planet. And so they gathered up all these glitches and built this nursery of souls down here because they believed that stabilized glitches were departed souls that were waiting for reincarnation. And the more light the glitch gives off, the closer the soul is to reincarnation. So the light fissures and ossified stars are the closest souls to rebirth, while the terbium growths, cable pods, rattle spines are the newly deceased. So they built this nursery to see if the light from the more from the further along glitches would help the newly deceased light up quicker, basically become close, get reincarnated quicker. That was their belief anyway. So that's why they built this. And then also beneath it, we've got more light fissures, kind of little anti-gravity engines, if you will. So, made out of all the glitches, nothing but the glitches, because I'm a glitch builder, so I built with all the glitches. All right, but here is. There we go. There is the glyphs to the Bouillon Magister's Nursery of Souls. And this is in the. Oh, there we go. This is in which galaxy? This is Kiko Galir. Oh, that's the one thing. Yeah, it came out really good. Yep. And thanks, Joe. That floor was a pain in the ass, dude, because this is pre-Frontiers. So what I had to do to make that floor was I set up just rows and rows and rows of raised pavers flipped on their side. And then every third paver, I would glitch a separator to the face of it because the separators come back at you from your glitch point. And since they're the raised pavers, I was able to center it right in the middle of the paver because I've got that nice little crosshair to get them all even. And yeah, glitched that wire glitched every single one of those in by hand. And I had to go gather each one of these by hand. At the when I built this, I was not aware of any of the duping methods. So yeah, this is a galaxy. This is the. Give me a quick second here. Which galaxy is this? Okay, Kiko Galir is the 8th galaxy. All right. Let's see here. I gotta check a couple others while I'm at it. I should have done this ahead of time. Nothing like procrastination. Okay. So I can tell people. Mm-hmm. I've got about, I think, 5 total galaxies that I've built in. Let's see here. Oh, no, there's another one. Let's see here. I think that's all of them. Yep, that's all of them. Okay. So that means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 different galaxies that I built in. All right. There we go. E.R. Burroughs, where ER show up. Holy shit, what's going on, ER? How you doing, man? DG squared, what's going on? How are y'all doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Yes, DG, oldie but a goodie. Thanks for the links. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much. And yeah, if you would like to join in the live chat, I'm live in Beeple's Discord. If you jump into the green room, blue room, or red room, I will pull you into the main chat when I see somebody drop into one of those rooms. But real quick, let's welcome everybody to the stream. Appreciate y'all stopping in.
Hey there, hi there, how's it going? Welcome to the shit show. You're welcome.
All right. There we go. All right. Yeah, this this actually was like the seed of the idea came from DG Squared, actually. For building with DG Squared, I did a collab with DG and Pez where DG just built a crazy like double curved staircase out of glitching separators, and I'm like, that's so cool. You could build floors out of glitching separators, you could build walls out of glitching separators. That'd be so cool if I just build a base out of glitching separators. Wait, why don't I build a base with all of the stabilized glitches? Ooh, there we go. Joe, what's going on, man? How you doing? All right. Did you make it down here yet? Or I can't see your icon, of course. APG, what's going on, man? How you doing? What is happening, man? Thank you for stopping by, dude. Yeah, those stairs. Those stairs were awesome. Yep. And that gave me the idea. So that's where this all started. This is oh, it is symmetrical. Okay. Fair enough. There you are, Joe. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Let me see here. Yep, Ice Queen's Palace. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, I had to pick between Discord or Game Chat, Joe. So, if you'd like to or able to jump in Discord chat, you're more than welcome to jump into the green room, and I'll pull you into live chat. So, it's honestly, Joe, it's not bad at all. I do like those long wings on the Explorers, and it's symmetrical. If it was asymmetrical, yeah, I'd give you some shit. But at least it's symmetrical. It's the asymmetrical Explorers that drive me bananas. So, all right, well, if you want to pop up to the anomaly there, Joe, do an anomaly jump to me. I'm going to teleport to the next one. We're just going to work through save by save. Go through base by base. Oh, no worries. No, not a problem at all, Joe. I want Sonic Explorer this big. Yes, indeed. That kind of looks like what it's doing. Yep. All right. So next up, we've got the altar of the missionaries. All right. So this was like my third or fourth build with the iShub Builders Group, the event planning committee in iShub. Just a phenomenal group of builders. A lot of the builds you're going to see today were done as part of projects that they've done. Cassidy in chat's a member of the EPC. So is Brit Raptor and Leonaris. You've seen me tour plenty of their bases. All three of them are phenomenal builders. Gecko GT was back in the day, old school. But, all right, so this is the altar of the missionaries. This was done as part of a two-part iShub build project that we had. It was, this planet was built to the god Helios, and then we went and built. Where's my marker? That'll work. Red. No, not that. Oh, this is always fun because I can never find the entrance where I'm supposed to be at here. But anyway, so yeah, everybody came here and built on this planet to the goddess, or to the god Helios, and then we built on a different planet to the goddess Eos. And unfortunately, all the Helios builds got done, and halfway through the Eos builds, Frontiers happened. And so, the Eos builds I released a slideshow of, but never actually did tours, I don't think. But all the Helios builds I did tours of. And so if you want to come to my icon, Joe, this is where we need to be. But yeah, and if you want to drop a base comp on any of these any base computer on any of these planets, this is a gorgeous white grass lush. That's one of the nice things about building for a Civ, is that we've got some fantastic explorers in iShub that find just ridiculous stuff. And yo, Crisscross, what's going on, man? How you doing? Hey, DG, you're welcome to whatever bad decisions you want to make, man. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of asymmetrical explorers. I would prefer a shuttle. I'm going to go that far. I would prefer a shuttle. So, Crisscross, how you doing, man? What is going on? Yeah, this is really nice. So, and actually, this build I started in survival, and I got about a quarter of the way done. Well, not even a quarter. I got about a tenth of the way done, and then they iShub's higher ups decided that they wanted all builds done in normal only. So I had to come to this planet in normal and find the exact coordinates to start this build over. Because if you want to summon up your roamer here, Joe, there you go. All right, now you can't get lost. There are no side tunnels. But I'd been looking forever. I'd always wanted to find a cave opening that was circular and dead-ended. Okay, so basically a circular opening into a dead-end cave. And I've always had the idea to build a door in that circular opening and just yeah, that was the extent of my idea. And then I found this opening and I was like, okay, here we go, I'm doing it. And so I had to come and find this exact spot, and finding it underground was not a picnic. But using the quartz, I managed to find it, and because I wanted this opening right here. And so this is pre-Frontiers. This was built pre-Frontiers. The ladders would snap to the middle of the floor panels, so you could use the ladder to curved window adjacency to build this. You could still build this with today's techniques, but it would require different techniques. So, and yep, so that's the entrance. So this is, and then actually I had Pezes helping me look for this because I was having a devil of a time finding it. But while I was trying to find this spot, Pez found less than 300 U away a different spot that an even bigger cave. So I built in both of them. But again, this one was built, as you can see, pre-Frontiers, because all of the windows are flipped outwards. So, yep, nothing to be... I could have came back and rebuilt it, but meh, we'll let it go. And yeah, for some reason, my wire hider has not rendered yet. But anyway, so that should be an impassable little sphere there that just kind of shows the interior of that dead end cave, and we'll get there in a minute. But you come through the teleporter. Now this build was done by missionaries of the god Helios who found this underground cave system and realized it was full of animals who had never seen the sun, i.e., never witnessed Helios's glory. So they decided to build an altar to Helios down here and bring his glory to the denizens of the underworld. Once a year dab. I appreciate that, Crisscross. Once a year dab. Thank you, my friend. Now, I had fun with this door. If you back up a second there, Joe. And yeah, you can see the door I've got set up so it's in 2 stages. It opens in 2 stages, and I was happy with how that ended up. But then here, hold on, these wires are annoying me. Oh, and I've got one here. It's just not working. Okay, fun. So this is the altar that they built to Helios to bring his light to the denizens of the underworld. So this was built using the old biodome technique. And one of my first uses of a circuit. So okay. Oh, there we go. That should be Crisscross's Twitch as well. Alex Van Logan, what's going on, man? How you do? Oh, what are you trying to learn, Crisscross? I'm in the middle of trying to learn DaVinci. And yeah, it's been no fun, although DG has been a huge help. And continues to be. So, yep. This is the altar. The center here is the underwater tubes with the light or signal beacons in them, and I decided not to take it all the way around to give it more of a half moon shape, I guess, if you will. And then I put these pillars of lights, just light panels, just as ways to bring more light to the denizens of the underworld, if you will. And then this also this is where the supplicants drop their offerings to Helios. So if you come down here, the offerings roll down the altar and come out here into the stash room. So this is the priest's stash room where they store all their treasure. And there's that teleporter you came through. So this is what I did with the dead end cave. Blender and DaVinci and Adobe. Well, holy shit. That's a lot of stuff at once there, Chris. Congratulations. And you're a crazy man. I'm taking them one at a time. Just DaVinci for right now. So, yep, this is their stash room. And then come back out here. Whoop. Give it a second for stuff to render in. There we go. All right. Again, the floor out of glitching separators. Done the same way. But then if you'll notice, we'll jump up top here. There we go. Okay. This tunnel here leads down to another. This here is another cul-de-sac with a dead-end cave with a circular opening. So I ended up finding 2 of them right close to each other. So that was fortuitous, to say the least. Oh, no, here we go. Sorry, we're coming back out this way. And then if we come over here to this SRT, this takes us back up top to where we teleported in. Alright, so this is in Isendam, of course, since it's an ISO build. And yeah, it's been interesting to say the least there, Alex, but the way I'm approaching DaVinci is I'm trying to take it just bite-sized chunks. So I figured out how to do what I could do in my old editing program, Power Director. And then with each video, I'm going to try and add something new to it. Try and explore a different area of DaVinci. And it's going to take a long time before I've explored all of it, because it can do so much. But I'm having fun learning it and figuring out what it can do. And hopefully it starts showing in my videos. We'll see. So, all right. But yeah, there's the glyphs. If anybody wants to come here, drop a BC on this nice white grass lush. And we'll move on to the next. Trying to figure out which one I like best. Gotcha, Crisscross. Gotcha. Well, let me know which one you end up liking. If there's one you end up preferring to DaVinci. So, all right. Next, we're going to jump to the Christmas caves. This was a Christmas build, not this Christmas, but the one before, for Cue Ball Gaming on his hub in Euclid. So we'll be seeing another build I did on his Ajalutai hub a bit later. But yep, this was done in his hub on Euclid for Christmas. So ZZ9873, what's going on? How you doing today, man? If you would like, you're more than welcome to join my game and tour these builds with me. My type FC, exclamation point FC for my friend code in chat. If you want, you can drop yours in chat if we're not friends. And you're welcome to join my game. You can also jump in the chat on Beeble's Discord. If you jump into one of the colored rooms, green room, blue room, red room, I will pull you into the main live chat. The DaVinci's a great program, but it's made for filmmaking, so graphics like arrows and such are a bit tricky and require the purchased version. Yeah, that's what I figured out as well, DG. But I'll tell you what, I like that idea with the still frames and using masks. I think that's and it's got these big friggin' crabs here. These are some of the nuttiest looking crabs I've seen. But this here, if you want to come to my icon when you get into system here, Joe, this is where everybody's supposed to land. Captain Steve, what's going on? Thank you for the raid. No worries, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. I've got a Captain Steve link even. There we go. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you very much. And thank you for the early raid a couple days ago. So exactly, well, and that's just it with DaVinci, is you could come up with workarounds fairly easily. So it's usually seems to be anyway. So I'm looking forward to getting better at it. Hopefully start reflecting it in my videos. No worries, Easy. I'm going to be on for 8 hours. So come on in anytime. I appreciate it, Captain Steve. I appreciate it. Still warping. No worries, Joe. Not a problem. So this was one of, not my very first post-Frontiers build, but I think my second. So this build, I played around with this new sizing, the new size glitch that had just been discovered. And so there are elf housing down here for Santa Q's Christmas cave. This is Santa Q's Christmas caves, and his workforce has got housing down there because, of course, he's going to provide housing for them. But Santa Q's cooler because Santa Q doesn't give a shit about if you've been good or not. All Santa Q cares about is if you've donated to his Toys for Tots fund. The bigger the donation, the nicer Santa Q is. So he doesn't give a shit what you do. All you got to do is be nice to Santa Q. I appreciate it, Captain Steve. Yeah, I was hoping to hit 600 by my birthday, kind of do a simultaneous 600 and birthday stream, but that's how it goes. So I'll get there, yep. Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. All right. So when you land, you get the little follow the light fissures. So that's to kind of clue you in that you got to drop down here. And I've got the wall in the back to hopefully help people further realize, because the caves do wind around a bit in this one. I think I kind of like building in caves. You'll notice that. I like building in caves or on top of game NPC buildings. Yeah, you guys, you'll see. But yeah, you just follow the light fissures around until you get to the workshop. So this here is the furnace with 4 sub-reactors feeding into the main one. And then here in the main one, we've got some control panels for the gnomes. It's Santa Q. He's got Gex working for him. So they're Gex-sized panels. And for them to control output. But I built these like the day PezS released the video on short wall domes. I'm like, oh, that's so much fun. I still use that technique so often. And yeah, all 5 of these were built using that technique, just variations of it. So, and then over here, we've got the housing for the gnomes. Now, I did have roofs and everything on these buildings, but I pulled them off so that people could see inside if they wanted. Okay, but they're little gnome houses that I decorated. And then I realized that even Gex won't fit through shrunken doorways. So even if you've got a Gek, you can't walk inside any of these rooms. But they're just little rooms. And then this is kind of like a bunk room. A bunk house, if you will. So I got the bunk beds. And then can I get down the stairs and build camera? Nope. Nope, still too tight. So yeah, kind of like a little bunkhouse here. And then here you can kind of see in from the side. Oh, you can get in. Okay, cool. And so getting everything placed on an angle was fun. Yeah, that's the word we're going to use. But I managed to get it all. And getting it all sized and merged was interesting. But it was a good experience. A good experience and a learning thing. And this is my first attempt at a little dishwasher here. A little dishwasher machine. And now I can't get out. There we go. All right. And then up here in the back, the gnomes got their own Christmas tree. So, made out of hardy shrubs. Ossified star up top. And then I've got green pill lights that are sunk in all the way around. Hidden inside the shrubs for the light. So yeah, this was definitely learned a whole lot doing this build. Playing around with the new sizing and whatnot and figuring out what I could and couldn't do with it. So, a bribery, absolutely, yep. CJ02, what's going on? Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it, man. What is happening? How you doing? If you would like, you could type FC to get my friend code in chat. I think we're already friends. You're more than welcome to join my game and wander around with me. And you could also jump into chat in Beeble's server if you'd like. Jump into the green room and I'll pull you into the main chat. And we can just hang out if you want. So, all right. Next up, you're gonna have to follow the light fissures out there, Joe, probably. But you can see if they show up for you on the teleporter. But this is the Christmas Xmas tree built the same year as the Christmas caves here. I did this. Alex Van Logan invited me to come build on a Christmas planet he had, and I'd been thinking about doing this structure. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with it, and I realized it'd make a good tree. So it's sorry, CJ. It's exclamation point FC. There we go. The exclamation point first. And if you want to drop your friend code in chat, I can add that as well. So, but yeah, I'd been thinking about building this a couple different ways, and yeah, I realized it'd make a good Christmas tree. So this was right after, pretty close after Drucifer showed everybody his new circle technique. So I built a 32-sided circle, and then I just stacked it up, and each subsequent circle I pulled in by half a floor panel and just narrowed them on up. And then you can see I went from 32 to 16 right here. They got tight enough in that I was able to go to a 16-sided, and at the very, very top we went to 8-sided. And then at the tippity top there, that's just a happy accident. I think those those curved corridors look really nicely like a bow, so they fit. And then I've got stabilized glitches I started them, every fourth or every sixth? Every fourth, yeah, okay. There we go, CJ02. Just accepted your friend request. You should be able to join in. Oh, yeah, the landing pads are made out of the flip cube roofs. Yeah, I like those. There. Those, yeah, these right here. Those, because they give off good light and you don't gotta power them. So they're free light, non-powered light. So, all right. But yeah, this one you can get in the middle. I just didn't put anything in the middle. So, I was working on that Cue Ball's Christmas Caves at the same time, so I decided to just build the outer structure, and it's just a decoration piece, just an art piece. And you crashed. Okay, let me add you here, CJ. Oh, nope, looks like you got it. You joined in. Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem at all, man. Not a problem at all. Come on in, and yeah, you're welcome to jump in chat in the Beeble Hive as well if you want. No need, though. I just can't have a Discord chat and game chat going. I had to pick one or the other, so went with Discord chat. Not going to be doing game chat this time, so. No need for singing. No need for singing. Yeah, that's what he did. Absolutely. Sean's got it out for you, Joe. All right, take it easy, DG. Good have fun cleaning up, I guess, would be the way to say it. And I appreciate you stopping by, man. Seriously. Always great to see you. And hopefully you'll have time to stop back by later. But yeah, we'll drop glyphs. There are quite a few very fun Christmas bases on this planet too. Yeah, any of these systems, CJ, you're more than welcome to drop a BC in. No worries, not a problem. Yeah, any of these systems, you're more than welcome to drop a BC if you want to get back to them, build something, just explore the other bases. Yeah, we're good to go. No worries. Because this one, yeah, it's been here for over a year, so I'm sure that nobody will mind. Some of the bases have probably already been deleted, so you're good. Sean's got it out for you, Joe. He definitely does. Definitely does. It's not paranoia if they're actually out to get you. All right, and you made it back into the system. There you go. At least you were able to rejoin me in multiplayer there, Gumbo. So, glass half full, my friend. But I'll tell you what, if you just want to jump straight into the anomaly there, Gumbo, I will head to the next base here. You're welcome to try the teleporter here, CJ, and see if it shows up in your list. Or you can head up to the anomaly. But we're going to go to the Silver Vortex Power Generation Complex. Oh, thanks, CJ. I appreciate that. That one is just using the circle technique and making sure you just make sure your retractions each level up is right on, and yeah, it comes in nice. Welcome back, ZZ. How you doing, man? Found my first planet with an NSFW name. Oh, it's a name in France, and maybe if you damn autocorrect. Got it out for you. Paradise called Fanny. Nice. Oh, there's no power. Okay, sorry about that, CJ. Yeah, that will tend to happen. I guess multiplayer's not being super, super nice, but I'll take what I can get. All right, so I'll kind of hang out on the landing pad here. We'll do a little photo mode action. So this was another Eyes Hub build. This was actually a combo build, but with or a collab build with me and Inside Vortex. I don't. His side's in that circular. Mine's in this side. I don't know if his side will pop in at all, but if it does, we'll check it out. If it doesn't, wouldn't surprise me because we're both at the build limit. So there's 6,000 pieces here in this little area. But it probably is, yeah. Almost guaranteed there, Joe. Yep. So this I built. The story with this is that Silver Industries and I forget what Vortex called his Vortex Power Company or something like that. But we both found this wonderful planet and decided to build reactors on it to help power the whole system. And we both took different approaches. So his build is built to drill down into the crust and extract power, and my build is built to draw power out of the crust. And so basically the story is we each built ours and we were going to compare and see which one generated the more power. Whoever generated the most power got to keep the other person's oh, you might not be able to land, Joe. Hold on. Whoever got the most power got control of both the reactors. However, come to find out, once we get them built, they both generate the exact same amount of power. What do you know? And so we just made this a joint power project, thus the Silver Vortex Power Generation Complex. All right, there we go. Oh, you got it landed up here, Joe. Okay, now let me know if you see a hallway and a teleporter down this way. Yeah, same with you, CJ. If you guys can see the teleporter over here, come on to it. This is going to take you into the base. So hopefully there will be power here for you, CJ. Paradise called Fanny. Nice. So yeah, if you can see that SRT there, Joe, go ahead and pop through it. Okay. Is that an NPC needle nose? That is an NPC needle nose. With a dorsal fin and nose. Interesting. Okay. Wonder what class it is. Damn it. Alright, so we hit the SRT. And this is the main control room for the reactor. Now, I built this entire reactor out of, or the whole thing, this whole structure started from a 32-sided light box. I started with a 32-sided light box and then just spread it out, pulled it in. If you want to come hit the switch right over here, Joe. I'm going to switch right there. And that'll open the blast doors. You know, I'm a big fan of blast doors. So, all right, we'll come hit the switch. There we go. So we got the blast doors, and then so now each window is an arch with a triple pane timber window laid in there. Now, unfortunately, the way I got this base wired, I didn't realize until the end. I wired that teleporter into the wrong part of this circuit, and so it powers off anytime the doors are open. So you got to close the doors again, and then we could go down further. All right, and then this is a little hallway leading to the main reactor itself. So I had fun doing some deco in the hallways here. And then the actual reactor. So there's the control room up there. And then we've got more pipes. And bubble pipes were not a thing, unfortunately, at this time. That's part of the 32-sided light box. I left those there because I like the look. I like how they look in there, but I didn't wire them because if I wire them up, they look too bright. So, like the look as is. All right, but then the next level down, I've got, these are the ag harvesters with solid cubes and glass cubes all glitched onto the same point because the solid cubes are just smaller than the glass cubes. So when they're both glitched together, you see the glass outside of the cube, but then the solid cube takes up all the interior space. So then we've got corridors, just basic corridors around the two slanted rows of those, and then the very, very bottom are igneous rocks or igneous crystals. So, and then here you could do a teleport, or you don't have to. You can just fall down. So this is the actual core of the core. So this is the ladders, infrastructure ladders, 32-sided infrastructure ladders with the holographic chambers merged in them at 3 different points. And then, of course, I've got the light panels on the inside wired into a circuit, so you get that little, like, power flow, if you will. I don't have enable base power in on this one, but I do have it in the next save that we're about to jump. Well, let's see here. We'll turn this into a custom game, but that's fine. Base power. Let's turn it on. Yep, apply difficulty changes. All right, now let's climb up here and let me go turn it on with the base computer. Oh yeah, take it going through that teleporter. Yeah, it will pop you out occasionally. Yeah, it tends to do that. So, oh no, jump too far. There we go. Then back up here, and yeah, this planet is absolutely crazy as far as storms go. And not only do you have bitter cold, but you get nasty blizzards and tornadoes. So watch out for wind warnings. Let's see here. Base power, auto power enabled. There we go. All right, let's upload it so that enable takes. Maybe it'll require that. There we go. All right, me and Joe were going to play around with this last week, and I got busy, flaked on it. But this will be good to know if it works. So yeah, let me know, CJ, if you get power once I turn on the free power. Oh, I do have 2 landing pads there. What do you know? I didn't think I'd put 2 in. I thought I'd put just the 1. Okay. Oh, and there's one more thing that I did that I had fun with. So in this control room, up at the top, we've got an opening. And from up here, you can get a nice view of everything. And it shuts after you. So you won't fall back through, basically. Which was my goal. Because you come up here, but then you've got nothing to stand on. You just drop right back through. So you come up here, and now when you're ready to drop back down, you just hit the button, and then the door opens and drops you off. Drops you back out. Oh, and you got jumped by pirates, CJ? Oh, you got trapped in the tunnel, Joe. Oh, no. All right, well, I'm glad you got out. All right, we'll let CJ fight some pirates there. All right, I'm going to stand on the landing pad so you can see where they're at, CJ, and bring your ship on in here. So, oh, and another thing that I've been playing around with lately that's been helping with base power, CJ, is not with base power, but with render in general. You got to have power. But if the base teleporter is powered, you teleport back to the base. That's been helping with render quite a bit, actually. That's been a fun trick that J-Slacks showed me. And it's been working out real good. But there are several other really, really nice ice hub bases on this planet as well. So definitely worth dropping a BC if y'all would like. And, let's see here. Oh, we could do a glyph reveal. This was from the Winter of Ice project. It was early 22. Wasn't a Christmas build project so much with Ice Hub as just a winter build project. So yeah, we're not getting Vortex's stuff popping in. That's unfortunate because Vortex did a damn good job over there. I mean, it's inside Vortex. You know he's gonna crush it. Damn pirate. Hey, thanks a lot, Smash. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have fun with the vids. I hope everybody enjoys them. But yeah, I have fun making the videos, coming up with the stories, exercises. That's a side of my brain I don't use too often. So, all right, let me know if you've got power there, CJ. Nice, exotic too. All right, am I just standing in midair or can you see me? Yeah, it looks like you can see this. Do you see the SRT and is it powered for you? Is the question. Shit. Okay, well, I guess that proves that the settings are tied to each person's account. The base is starting to render in. Okay, we can, because yeah, we are right at 3K. I believe. Yeah, I don't think I can build another piece. Let's build something here. Nope. There we go. Nope, nope. We're close. We're not right at it. But yeah, we are pretty damn close. So I had fun with these landing pads doing more viewing spheres with the biolanterns. I really like just that pulsing light you get from the biolanterns. Now, if you do you have free power set on there, CJ? Try toggling that setting if you don't have it toggled yet. Come on, Sean. Oh, here we go. Yeah, now we're getting some storms. So we got the storm crystals going off. We'll get a wind warning here in a minute. But yeah, if you don't have free power turned on there, CJ, try that. Yo, Philly, what's going on? How you doing? What is happening, my friend? Okay, so let me think this through. If you've got the free power setting on, all free power does is powers everything. It still needs to be wired to things, though. So if the wires haven't rendered, then yeah, still won't have power to the SRT. Damn it. Oh, that sucks, Philly. Yeah, I've been having crash issues the past couple days myself, actually. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, CJ. How about you try flying up to the space station and see if you can teleport back to the base? See if it'll let you do it. See if it'll show up in your teleport list. Hey, Philly, what? Oh, yeah. That sucks. There is. Yeah, there is. Yeah, follow me here, CJ. Let's go this way. All right. All right. So, hopefully, don't get grabbed by a tornado. But yeah, drop down here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You need to hit this. Oh, oh, I did get grabbed. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. All right, it's tough to see down here, CJ. But if you can, and if you can manage to land on this roof here, we could drop down and get in this way. But yeah, okay, there you go. You're flying to the space station. Howara Materskaya. Materskaya. Well, hello to you as well. I appreciate it. Oh, yep, I got grabbed. I got grabbed. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. That got so weird. So I got grabbed by the tornado and then slammed into the ladder, so I grabbed onto the ladder and things got super weird. That's funky. Gotta love this game sometimes. It does weird ass shit. And seriously, did I get grabbed again? I did. I got totally grabbed. Oh boy. Yep, these storms are lots of fun. Unless, yep, you gotta build outside. Then not so much. Alright. If you end up getting grabbed by the ladders, you can always climb all the way down and then fall out the bottom and then climb up. Yeah, very lovely planet. So, Howara, I'm sorry I butchered your name. Terrible. No worries. Not a problem there, CJ. Yeah, yeah. Look around. If you drop down into the volcano or whatever you want to call it, um, you and land on this like little walkway, you could come and drop down and get in this way. I don't know. You might not have any power to get back up into the control room because that's this the two teleporters are the only way in and out of the control room. But you'll be able to wander around and see everything else. So. Hey, look forward there. Look familiar here, Vortex. How are you doing today, my friend? Appreciate you stopping by. What is going on? Of course, we've got no render on Vortex's side of things. Nope. Death Seeker, what's going on? How you doing, man? What's happening? Appreciate you stopping by. All right, anybody's welcome to join in on the game and wander through the bases with me. I'm also in a voice chat in Beeble's server. If you want to jump in there, jump into the green room, I can pull you into the live stream voice. And yeah. So this is the Silver Vortex Power Generation Complex. This was my final build on this account. Everything is yep, this is my first 32-sided light box. Yep. First time I built it, started playing around with it, had a lot of fun with it. came out really good. So I know, yeah, I don't, it's because there's 6K pieces right here, Vortex. This is a very, very heavy part of the planet. Yep, Vortex is in the house. All right. Oh, did you crash there, CJ? All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to switch to a different save because that, I believe, is the last one. Yep, that's the last one on this save. So, we're going to jump back out. All right. Lurk away there, DG. Okay, chat. Any preferences? Choices are any of these here. So, third build save, survival, second creative, first creative, second or third normal, PD. We're going to do PD last. So, yeah. So, those are the choices. Yep. I got 2 survival saves, 2 build saves, or 2 creative saves, 2 build saves in normal, and a survival. So if anybody has a preference, say so in chat and give it a couple minutes here. And then if nobody has a preference, we'll just move on to my second build save. I don't, Vortex. Nope, that one got deleted. I do have the sequel, The Defender of Hope, but Resurgence of Hope was one of the victims of build caps, of construction limits. So it was on that first creative save, and it got deleted during the wreck of the SS Agwan build. Because I needed room for that. So that one is unfortunately lost to the ether. If you want to put it that way. But yep. All right, second build save. Let's move on to the second. All right, so this one I started after I maxed out my first creative, my first legacy save, and actually I'd maxed out that legacy save a lot, or that first legacy save I maxed out multiple times and just kept deleting bases off of it. So the first time I hit my construction limit was actually at the Nursery of Souls. So let's see here. Where is my teleport on my freighter and this save? Here we go. All right, so don't want to talk to the Gek. There we are. Yeah, that bunker came out real good, Vortex. You're right. That was one of the ones I was sad to lose, but then again, it's one of those that, yeah, it kind of time to go, I guess. But all right, so yeah, let's start at my build on Cue Ball's hub in Ajalutai. So if anybody needs a Lift to Galaxy 256, join my game. That's where we're going. But I appreciate it, Vortex. Yeah, I was real happy with how that bunker came out in the end. The first attempt at it was a little janky, but in the end, it came out looking real good. All right, and fair warning, this could crash your game. This is one of the first of several bases that might crash your game. Because it has crashed mine on multiple occasions. So, this is Cue Ball's Babe. BABE stands for Big Ass Bubble Extractor. So this was the bubble pipes just released, and this was my first time playing with them. So I built I actually Gecko GT found a wild base comp for me here on this on Cueball's hub, and so I built a 32 sided dome out of prefabs. So it got big, and then the lower outside levels are square prefabs, and then halfway up I switched to the circular prefabs, and then the square prefabs have the race obstacles glitched into them, while the circular ones have the exocraft summoning stations. And then the very tippity top is I went with glass corridors, regular corridors, underwater corridors, and then the very middle is a big freaking light fissure because size glitching was a thing at this point. And then up top here, sorry, if you come in flying an exotic, then these landing pads are set up to where when you get out of your ship, you dismount into the teleporter and boom, immediately get shuffled over to this. If you're flying anything other than an exotic, you get out slightly off center and don't hit the. You got to walk to the teleporter. It doesn't automatically happen. But this is cue ball's big ass bubble extractor. So we'll see. Wait for Gumbo to get here, and then we'll go inside. Okay. There we go. So this takes you. Whoop. All right. Probably going to have to give it a sec to render in. There, Gumbo. But, yep. This is the big ass bubble extractor. So there's 4 of these. Again, 4 mini reactors and 1 major reactor. So each of the mini reactors has got bubble tubes, and this was my first time using the 4-way wall caps. They came out looking real nice. If you see here the little rings at the edge of those cylinders, those are the candelabra blooms, which it works out real nice because you don't see the light from the blooms. It works to mute their light quite nicely, but you still get a fair amount of light from them. And then they each come up, and that was the toughest part of this, was going from 8 and then bringing them all up and merging them together into 4 and running that in the middle. And so that's why these cubes are here, to hide the fact that they don't merge quite perfectly. But then you come up here, and then I had to do sized bubble pipes, of course, because I'm a glutton for punishment, running into that center bubble vat. And then on the top here we got the power, the solar panels and batteries. And of course it's nighttime, so solar panels look cooler if they're open. But then here in the center, this is the main reactor, and this is where the wild base computer is located. So we got the wild BC, right over here. Yep, there's the wild BC. And so yeah, just bubble pipe slanting up. And then here in the center, I use the floor panels to glitch all the pieces in, but then couldn't get rid of them. So I'm like, hell with it. I'll just wire them up and make them part of the build. So they're wired up onto a circuit. And then this is basically I spun each floor 4 times, and 2 of the directions I glitched industrial pipes onto, 2 of the directions I universal adjacency to the barrels, those freighter barrels. And then here We've just got some control stations. Hopefully they kind of look like control stations anyway. For the main reactor itself. Yeah, really, this came together pretty quick once I figured out the design that I wanted to do. That was definitely the most time consuming part of it, was building the first one of these mini reactors. Once I got the first one built, it wasn't too bad. I could just keep, I just copied it 3 more times. So once I figured out how I wanted to build it. But yep, this is on Ajalutai. We'll go back up top real quick, give everybody some glyphs. There we go. All right. So there are the glyphs in Ajalutai. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. This build definitely tested my PS5 and yeah, gave me quite a few crashes. So that's knuckin' futz. Thanks, ER. I appreciate that. I mean, that means a hell of a lot coming from ER Burrows. So I appreciate that very much, man. All right. On to the next one. Let's see here. What do we got next? Okay. We'll go to absolute insanity. I don't know if we'll be able to get in. Oh yeah, ER's build vids are always a great spot for inspiration vortex. That's a smart thing to do, my friend. I do it myself quite often. Because yeah, ER's got some ridiculous. If you're not subbed to ER Burrows, go do that, please. You will thank me. Dude's an OG. Been doing this long time. Got a bunch of content. All right, so yeah, the issue with this build is this was the collab build that I did with Kale Labs and Drucifer during Kale Labs, I think 300 sub, 200 sub stream, some sort of celebration stream that Kale was doing. I had a second giant biodome that Gecko GT had placed for me. And so me, Kale, and Drucifer all came here and built inside this giant biodome. Evidently, the teleporter and the SRT and base teleporter were built by either Kale or Drucifer because I can't power either one. So we're gonna wait for the storm to dissipate. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And then we can at least put our faces up against the window and glare and look in that way. But we're not actually going to be able to get inside. Next, we'll go to Deep Sea Salvage, where we can actually get inside. ER Burrows, now on OnlyFans. Oh, hey, thank you very much, Jay Slacks. I appreciate it. Slacks is watching but from his TV, so he can't chat. But I appreciate you hanging out there, Slacks. Hopefully you're having a good day, man. Window liquor. Yep. All right. So let's do some window licking. So, yep. Gecko dropped in for a little bit and dropped a couple bigger wires as well, a couple other big wires. And so Kale and Drucifer and myself utilized those to make just ridiculously big things. And so Yeah, unfortunately, like super large whale calves and squiddies or whatever. And yeah, that big ass table's the roof to a control room. And yeah, both Drucifer and Kale did really good jobs. But I can't get inside. So we will fly up to the space station and teleport from there. Because I can't power those. Even attaching a biofuel generator to them won't work because they were built by different players. So pieces that I build won't interact with them. All right, I got a. Oh no, that's a system creator. Let's pulse out a little bit because yeah, that space station's a little far away. Let's pull in my ship and teleport that way. You can't. I tried earlier this week, Vortex, and this specific dome, you can at deep sea salvage. This specific dome is sunk too deep into the ground. I suppose if I dug down with my terrain manipulator, I might be able to. Think about that. Ball hauler. That's right. This one I got a glowing ball hauler on. Wish the body was a little bit better on it, but such is life. C'est la vie. So, nope. There we go. Next, we'll go to deep sea salvage. Well, thanks a lot, Captain Steve. I appreciate that. I appreciate the raid as well. We'll lurk away. Always good seeing you. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you very much for sharing the link. All right, so yes, this is the other gigantic biodome that I built in. And this one's all me. So it'll be powered. All right, and so this is in Beeblebum's Euclid hub. And, yep, we'll give a minute or two for Joe to work his way down here. Where's my ship at? All right, but, yep. So this is deep sea salvage. So when Gecko was showing me the 20 times sized wire, that other one he built first. And then I had the idea of finding a crashed ship and building the dome around that. And so we came here to Beeblebum's hub and looked around for a while until we found a crashed ship. And then Gecko just built the 20 times sized biodome and put the SRT inside so I could get in and out, and then left me to my devices. So this is what came up. Hey, Katrin, what's going on? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Higgy, what? Damn it, Higgy, what's going on, man? It's been a while. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I like the landing pads with the merged alternate, and the race force amplifiers. Yeah, they're fun. I appreciate it, Higgy. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you stopping by. How you been? Still playing a shitload of Fallout? But yeah, I'm definitely one of my favorite landing pad designs, no doubt. And I like the way the light panels and the small panels mix in there. I snap basically alternating around. It came out looking good. And again, more playing around with these end caps. I like those four-way end caps. I do. We've seen a lot of them, and a lot of light panels merged with stone. That happens too. Yep. So, all right. Do you have power, Joe? Is this SRT powered for you? Warfy, what's happening, man? How you doing? Appreciate you dropping the links. They banned 2 accounts. Oh, that sucks, Iggy. That sucks. Oh, looks like Joe's got power. Okay, here we go. So this is down inside the dome. We are underwater, but we will not be doing any swimming. So first, let's go out this door. Climb down the ladder. It requires mods, ZZ. It does. Well, it is possible to do it without mods. However, the technique to do it without mods is really more useful as a griefing technique than a building technique. And so the person who showed it to me, before they showed it to me, made me promise not to make a video on it or broadcast it or anything like that. So if you're interested, XX or ZZ, reach out to me on Discord. I can show you offline. And yeah, you just gotta don't stream you doing it. Don't make videos about doing it, because really it's gonna be much more useful to griefers than it will be to builders. So with that said, reach out if you would like. All right, so we are built around this crashed ship right here. And we've got our repair robot. So, and of course, this goes without saying, while you're touring bases with me, if you see a briefcase, open it up, because there's going to be something in it. Hey, Texapod, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Appreciate you stopping by, my friend. You're on your 3rd account, Higgy? All right, cool. Adam Mack, what's happening, dude? How you doing? Gumboat Willie. Cake. Walter Judd, what's going on? Appreciate y'all coming over. What is happening? Well, that's weird. The bot flagged zoo. That's bizarre. Okay. Then we've got some scaffolding here. Got a little furnace with some H-beams next to it that they're smelting up. Then, of course, we've got a couple NPCs that Joe probably can't see, but they're working on it. Working on getting it going. And then here we have the ramp that's going to take it out of the dome. That's going to pull it out, basically. So that's what that is. It's a ramp to winch it out after it's been repaired. And then once they winch it outside the dome, it can just take off and leave. So I also built several larger glitch stacks just in various areas around down here. So one's down here, actually. Let me walk down to it, because here's another weird part about these biodomes, is that they are completely watertight until you get close to the edges. So down here, we're close to the edge of the biodome because now I'm swimming. All right, So you can see there's the floor. You can see there's the wall. Yeah, so anything over here, you're swimming. So yeah, definitely a funky thing about these biodomes get weird. But here's the first glitch stack, the first of 3 that I just randomly stuck through here because I was playing around with glitch stacks. So ag units, bubble pipes, storage units from the freighter, awnings. I think that's all I got in there. So there's that one. We've got another one out here, I believe, up higher. Hold on. Let's see if we can. Colder Seal, what's going on, man? Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. How are you doing today? All right, anybody, you are welcome to join my game. You can type !FC in chat if we're not friends, and that'll give you my friend code. You can join in, and then I am also running a chat in Beeble's Discord. So if you're in Beeble's Discord, you can jump into the green room, and I will pull you into general chat, and you can chat with me on stream. Here we go. All right. Yeah. This underwater dome was very cool. I'm super grateful to Gecko for dropping this for me. I had a whole lot of fun building this. And so now this one we've got lots of construction parts. And then this one I believe I built with cubes, adornment cubes. You just stack a bunch of them together and they make a good scaffolding for universal adjacency, and you can get stuff in there. Nice and precise. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. All right. So now we go back over to where we came in, where we teleported in. All right. One of my pet peeves about ladders specifically is that even just walking by the ladder, even if you're not wanting to grab onto it, it'll grab you. Okay, I hate that. Gecko was nice enough to show me that if you sink the end of the ladder into a short wall, it won't grab you when you walk by. You have to interact with it in order to use it. And I was that's one of my favorite little tricks right there, is that the ladder will no longer grab you. Colder Seal doing fine. I'm at work preparing for the weekend. All right, well, hopefully you have a good weekend there, Colder Seal. Where you at there, Joe? There we go. Okay, so here we drop down. And now we are in the void. And this is my restaurant in the void. So go into photo mode. We've got this door here, and we're going to actually go out. So you're swimming because this is the floor. Okay, I've got one more glitch stack over here. And then now you can see, there's the ground. There's that one glitch stack I was looking at, so there's that. All right, and then these doors are here because sometimes when you teleport down here, you get bumped out. But, so then we've got these corridors. I use the underwater corridors because you get up this high. Once you're this high, you're not swimming anymore. Okay. So then we've got a couple rooms. I really like these chandeliers, how they came out. I was really happy with those. And then we've got like little chill out rooms. This is the restaurant in the void. So these two side rooms are like little hangout rooms. So they've got couches and little bubble pipe structures in the middle. Some nice Catanian whiskey to sit on while you're on the couch. To sip on while you're at the couch. And then the other side. Always glitch the end of the ladder into the ground. Yes, that will work as well. Yep. Oh, for my birthday dinner, Adam Mac, I am having something special. I'm having buffalo fillets. They're going to be delicious. So, in here, this table is actually made with BCEs. That's a BCE made table. And, once we're done with the base tours here, I'll demonstrate that. I told Joe I'd show him. So, yeah. That table was made using BCEs, not Vortexes, because at this point, I had not seen Vortex's technique yet. So, but, yeah. So the other side was green, the side's blue. Did the colors on purpose. And then we head down this way to the actual restaurant in the void. So here we've got little automated stations that you can place your order at if you want to. Or you could come to either side and order from the NPCs. And we got grills over here. Got some coffee, what have you. Some more cooktops. I think the bottom of those illuminated boxes or illuminated pots look a lot like a stovetop burner. So Whiskey Barrel Gaming, what's going on, man? How you doing? What's happening, Marty? How are you doing, my friend? Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, hey, you actually made the stream, Whiskey. Thanks, Walter. Absolutely. Yeah, it's my 16th, 29th birthday. So, yeah, for the new people, if you'd like to type FC into the comments or into the chat, that'll give you my friend code. And then, I believe so. Let's make sure it's working. And then, yep, that's working. Then you're welcome to join up. Drop your friend code in chat. I think we're already friends, Marty. And then I'm also running a chat through the Beeble Hive Discord. If you type BH in the chat, that'll get you the Beeble Hive Discord. And if you're not already in there, if you jump into the green room, I will pull you into the mainstream chat. And you can chat with me while we're on stream and wandering through these bases. So now these tables were built using Vortex's method. So we've got these nice little tables for people to sit at and look out at the void. And giant Nip Nip. So Nip Nip will grow in these domes. Even 20 even 20 times sized domes, Nip Nip will grow. You just have to use a sized wire and pull it into the center of the grow area, that little grow circle, and glitch it in there, and then they will grow. That's a nice couch, isn't it, Gumbo? Yeah. I'm happy with how that couch came out, for sure. So, and then, let's see here. We've got, on the roof, we've got those hypnospheres that people came up with. And then I've got a personal reality generator situated just right, and a signal beacon as well. So we've got the roof, and that is the restaurant in the void. So we'll pop out here in photo mode real quick before I go back up. So yeah, those are those hypnospheres. And then, yep, meal with a view. And I really, those chandeliers came out killer. I totally forgot about that entirely, actually. But yeah, those are looking nice. that was a good idea, me. Too bad I didn't remember doing it. I would have been using it more. But yep. So that is the restaurant in the void. And this is, yep, Silver Industries Deep Sea Salvage. Oh, we're going to pop back up top and let me show you the outside of that winch to get the ship out. Where are we at? There we go. That's what I'm missing. Yep, that's what I'm missing, Higgy. I'm missing a geck taller than a planet. Yeah, I had fun with this one, Joe. This one was a lot of fun. Beeble toured this on one of his Thursday base tour streams, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. So yeah, this is the winch to pull the ship out. I was wanting to put some moon pools right here at the edge to kind of show like an airlock that it'd be pulled through, but I'm at my build limit. So there we go. Make do with what the game will allow you to do. But it was a lot of fun building in this 20 times size dome. There's so much room in there. That's really what the deal was. I hit 3,000. I'm like, oh man, there's so much more space I could build in. But it is what it is. Majestic silver. I don't know if it's majestic yet there, Adam, but it's getting there. It is getting there. All right. Yeah, the kitchens. I'm really happy with how the kitchens came out on that, Joe. That came out solid. Really like those little tiny curly coral shrunk all the way down as the flames, if you will, because they really do look like flames. So, all right, let's see what we're going to next here. Oh, we're gonna go see Space Bus One. All right, so this was a build challenge in the Beeblehive server to build an interplanetary, not intersystem, but interplanetary transport for a system. So this is my submission. It is Space Bus One. So I built it at a trading post. So I just built a little, an additional platform off the back of the trading post. Little area for people to come and catch Space Bus One and get to the next planet, another planet in the system. All right, I have got to pee, so I'm gonna sit here with this up like that, and I will be back in a minute or two here, everybody. Talk to you in a couple. So, this is, if I remember correctly, hold on. This system has, yeah, 3 lushes in the same, yeah, 3 lushes and a shell strewn. So, this was the first triple lush system I found. I think I found others since then, but this was the first. And so I kind of built a little, I guess, waiting platform here right off the trade post with the interior stairs going up. And then this is just basically the waiting platform for people. And then when Space Bus 1 arrives, they can take the gangplank or landing, what have you, and get on the bus. So we've got the driver's area right here. And let me get into photo mode real quick. There we go. I like those shrunken down pallets as foot pedals. Works out nice. So we've got kind of like the engine block there. And then here we've got seating. So this is the first class cabin. And then we've got general seating back here. So I numbered the seats because you got to know what seat you're having. And then, of course, in the back, actually, I think I'm going to have to retract a statement I made earlier. I don't think there's anything in these briefcases. Yep, I did not put anything in them because you can't see anything since they're merged into each other. But I am happy with this automatic windows. So it's a alloy door with an inverted alloy arch merged together. Came out looking real nice. Okay, then let's step back outside here. Look at this from around here. I am quite happy with the undercarriage, actually. Strangely enough, I think I'm really happy with how that came out. And then we've even got the cargo on the side for people's luggages and whatnot. And then we've got the big windows in the back for people to see out of. And that's 2 archers merged with a floor panel. Nope. And that is Space Bus 1. All right. I had fun. I had fun with this one. This came out really nice. Really nice. Okay. Well, unfortunately, my wife just let me know that she is not going to be able to get my little ones to school. The work just called her in. So, I'm going to have to take a little hiatus here. But, oh, thanks. Yeah, that heavy fighter, this is my daily driver on this save. One of my favorites. I like it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So, I will be back in about an hour and a half. I'll restart the stream. We'll go see some more bases. About, I'd say, halfway through. And then we'll do some group building if anybody wants to. So I did get the logic switch figured out. One of the last ones we're going to see today, Whiskey Barrel, is going to be the Snowtail. It's good to go. So I'd appreciate it if you came back and hung out some more, everybody. But I understand your days progress and things come up. So I appreciate everybody who came and hung out. I got 21 current viewers. That's crazy. I appreciate all of you. That's awesome. And hopefully, I will see most of you back here in about an hour and a half. So, and then again, you'll be welcome to join, pop into Discord chat, tour the bases with me, all that fun stuff. So, thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody. And I will talk to y'all in a little bit. Take it easy.
That put to sea, the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her